Hello, teachers. I hope you are having a great day so far and a good week. I am here in E150. I want to focus on the three directors that we have in this room. We have Miss Sandra Dyer, married to Brother Rick Dyer. She's been at Bellevue for a while. And then we have Brother Jonah Robbins. He's, I believe, grew up at Bellevue, but at least been here since 2003. And interesting, before I go to Miss Dagan, interesting thing about both of them, they will be going on a mission trip later this year because of the nature of it. I can't say much more than that. But I'm sure that they would love to have you, one, ask about it, but two, join them in prayer, or if you're willing to give financially, I'm sure that they would appreciate that. Just as they're getting ready to go on that later this year. And then Miss Dagan, who directs in this class as well, this is her last week for the summer. She's going to do an internship in Colorado, and she'll be coming back after the summer. So be praying for her as well. Again, I'm sure she would appreciate any prayers or anything that you're willing to do for her. But I just wanted to say thank you to them, that they serve every single week, and for what they do outside of Sunday morning as well, and what they'll be doing the rest of this year. So this week we will be talking about the Ethiopian eunuch, specifically about telling other people or giving other people the gospel. I don't know if we're going to use the word gospel with these kids yet, but sharing the good news of Jesus with other people. And we have these little itty-bitty paperback New Testaments to give out. We should have enough for every child to get one. So that's going to take a little bit of coordinating between life group and worship care teachers. I don't want just the life group teacher coming in and getting 20 of them, and then the worship care teacher comes in and gives 20 of them, and there's no communicating with each other on who got what or whether or not each child gets one. We'll make sure each child gets one, make sure they only get one as opposed to getting one both hours. And then after you've done that, please return what you haven't used to the resource room. Just send somebody from your room for a minute and return those to the resource room so we know how many we have and that we have enough for each person. And then also our crafts this week, we have one for Mother's Day because it is Mother's Day. If you haven't done anything yet for your mother, please do something. But we've got this that we're going to be doing with, you can use the ink pads that we have in the resource room, or you can use the tempera paint if you prefer. And then we also have this about we've got the cutout hands there, and you can use the child's hands as well if you would prefer, about taking the gospel to the world. You see the verses in Isaiah that the Ethiopian eunuch was reading in his chariot, and that God used Philip to explain to the eunuch. And then also we've got the coloring page for the worship care hour. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Remember, celebrate your mom on Mother's Day, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week and a good weekend. Love you guys.